Welcome back. Today is a very special day. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I do to make my perfume. Like doing the gram scale, measuring out with the pipettes, putting it in the sample container. I'm going to show you everything from bottom to top. So the first thing you need, I reorganized this. I made a cute little short about it. So you're going to need a gram scale. I got this off Amazon. It was like $19. With this gram scale, you have to tar it first. So I'm going to turn it on. And today I'm going to be experimenting with my perfume formula. I've been tweaking it in different ways. This is my experiment number 4 of tweaking it. And basically my last experiment number 3 smelled more like baby lotion. That's what I was getting from my family members and from me. So I completely switched the percentages up. I'm now doing 30% concentration in a 10 ml bottle. That's about 3 mils of oil and then 7 mils of perfumer's alcohol. But anyway, let me tar my scale. I have to click tar, and then you have to calibrate the balance. So you hold mode, it should say like 20 or something. Okay, let's retry. Okay, yep, it says 20. So you add a weight. It says 40, so then you add the other one, and it should say pass. It says pass, so I'll put them on their corners. And so basically now I'm ready to go. I need to just tar it. And I already have the exact mils I need. I already wrote it down, so that's already formulated. So I'm gonna grab an empty 10 ml spray vial. I got this off Amazon. It was like a 20 pack for like under $10, I think. But basically, I removed the cap with the spray, and I just put this to the side, and then I put this on the scale, and it should say 0. And when you put it on, it should say a number. And I'm gonna write down that number. That number is the baseline. That's what I need to go to measure how many grams each fragrance is. So right now, sometimes it does teeter. It goes up by like 0.01, goes down by 0.01. It just air and dust and everything just affects it. So I like have it sit for like 30 seconds. And right now it's staying at 8.759. So I'm gonna write that down, 8.759. I'm writing this down on this cute little Target dry erase thing board. And so I wrote 8.769 and now 59, and now it's back to normal. It says 8.759 like I wrote down. It goes up. So it's fine, as long as that's the like base that it usually goes back to. So I'm gonna write that number down. I have like a kind of formula thing. I write down this number, so because the scale deletes it after like a minute or so, because if you don't write down the number, it's gone. So I'm writing it down right here just to show what grams is the empty 10 ml bottle. Just, it gives you like a nice foundation of how much is how much. So it keeps tottering. I'm gonna tar at 0. Okay. So I start with tops first, hearts second, and then bases third. So the first top is bergamot. And I'm doing 10% of the 3 ml concentration. So I will grab bergamot. It's right here, bergamot. And what I wrote down mil-wise, I will suck up with a pipette. This is a 3 ml one. It's kind of too big. This is a 1 ml one. And then there's a 0.2. I feel like I'm just gonna do the 0.2. Okay, so I'm gonna use this pipette to pull up how much I wrote down and put it in here. So it keeps tottering right now. It's saying 8.758. I'm gonna wait till it says 8.759 like I wrote down, just so I can have a nice clean slate. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up how much I need. I did not feel confident with that pull. And you should be using safety goggles and gloves. I'm being bad. Okay, so I just put the amount that I wrote down that I wanted. And so it gave me a number. I'm gonna quickly write down that number because it disappears, like I said. And so now I usually use my phone, but since it's recording, I had to buy a calculator, and that was a whole adventure today. But what I do is what the base number I had, I minus what now I have. So 8.759 minus 9.017 is 0.758 grams. So then I write that down on how much that bergamot gives out in grams. So yeah, and then I just keep that number, the 9,000 number. I just keep that number because that's gonna be the next base number for the next fragrance oil. So I like to keep the pipettes with the oils, so I'm gonna just use a little rubber band and tie that together. Just saves you more things to, you don't need to order more pipettes. Okay, so the next thing I need is fresh water. So let me grab some fresh water, it's right here. And I need a kind of a large amount, so I'm gonna use the 1 ml. Is this a 1 ml? Yep. So I have what I wrote down as the last number base, and I'm gonna pull up what I need. I always feel like a chemist when I'm doing this. And there might be some air bubbles, just try and squeeze those out. Sometimes you can't get those air bubbles. Oh, okay, so I need to quickly write down what my new total is, because I'll have to do the calculations to get the grams. Let me just quickly wrap this around this. Okay. So then let me do the math. .452 grams. Okay. So the tops are done. So that's just the tops. This is gonna be a concentrated. This is gonna be a concentrated perfume. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm moving on to the hearts, which is Sage is next. Sage. And Sage already has a pipette ready to go. Go Sage. I got these like other rubber bands for $5 at Target. They're these clear white ones, and they literally just break. Okay, of course this one doesn't, but literally all the other ones just broke. So I have the base number written down, and then I see how much I need to pull up. Okay. It's like I don't want to blink when I'm doing this. Okay. So let me write down what the new total is. And yeah, I had to figure out like how to quickly get these like I had to kind of struggle a little bit in the beginning because I was like, how am I gonna do this, you know? So it's definitely a learning process. This one's okay. And so here's my new number base. You just keep going. And then I'm just gonna tie this together. These keep kind of going out of each other. Okay, and then the next one is Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine. Jasmine has given me some issues. So, Jasmine, we're only doing that much. I need to use a smaller one because I had a bigger syringe the last time. So, that's what I'm doing. Oh, Jasmine. She's so potent. Why are you so potent, Jasmine? Huh? Okay, let me write that down. Okay. And then let me add this to the collection. Okay. Okay, let me do the gram total. Is that, I think I typed it in wrong because that doesn't seem right. Okay, I guess it is. Okay, one more time. Okay, it really is. Okay. Okay, the next one is Nag Shampa. Where are you at, Nag Shampa? I think she's over here. Yep. And we're doing... See, my scale just went black, so I had to re-tar it, put it back on. Okay. So now I need kind of a lot. Okay. Hi, honey. It's okay. Ah. Oh my God. This thing fell and I don't want to grab it. Damn. Okay. I didn't feel confident with that pull. There we go. Okay, okay. Get down. Okay. Let me write down what that one is. Okay. Do the calculations. That one's kind of a lot. But the next bases are gonna be, whoo, gonna be a lot. Okay. We are moving on. Moving on to the bases. Now we got frankincense. Frankincense! Right here, right here. And we gotta do a lot. So, I already have one ready to go, so I'll just do it there. Okay. Okay, hold on. Thing is... It blacked out on me. Okay. This is gonna be a very amber one, which that's fine. God, just, they really love sticking to the pipettes. Okay. Let me write down what that is. And then we got one more. And then we're done for this tester. So it's pretty fun, like, just doing all these exercises and whatnot. Let me do the calculations. Oh, I messed that one up. Okay. And my nose is running right now because oils and fragrances kind of get your sense, your nose running and stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of not staring at the thing, I'm just kind of focusing. And then one final thing, sandalwood, sandalwood. Okay, this one is a lot. Okay. Okay. I'm pinching the crap out of this pipette. Just trying to get every last ounce. Okay. Let me write that down. Do the calculations. Okay. So then, now that I have the total amount of the 3 ml concentration, I write that how many grams down, that total. And it's in a 10 ml bottle. So if I did a 3% concentration, that's only 3 mils. So the rest has to be 7 mils of perfumer's alcohol. So I'm gonna add 7 mils of perfumer's alcohol. Let me put this away. And like I said before, you should be using eyeglassware and gloves. I'm just being a naughty girl. I'm really sorry. Okay. Okay, so here's my perfumer's alcohol. I was using a 1 miller, but I realized I have 3 mils in here, 3 mil pipettes, so I'm gonna just use the 3 millers. Okay. And this spilled on my bed in like my first or second video. It was so annoying. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull up 7 mils. So here's, you have to like push it hard to get the whole thing. 3. Okay. Here's another 3, so 6. Oh my God, I need to be careful. Just gonna move it a little this way. And then just 1 mil. And that's it. That was 7 mils of perfumer's alcohol. So let me put this back. Okay. So then I write down the total grams that is with added the perfumer's alcohol. And then I write that down. Okay. And then basically I put the spray top back on, give it a little mix. That's pretty cool. I haven't made a 30% concentration. I've only been doing 20. So this will be a new change. We'll see if I like it better. It's supposed to be more potent, obviously. But I'm gonna let me turn off my scale. Put that back right here. And then I'm gonna do a log of what it smells like. So smell test on experiment number 4. And my other experiments are all over here. I know I'm saying this is number 4 and there's 4 right here, but there was one I like added, so don't get numbers confused. So I always do day 0, which is right now, just to see what it smells like, and then I log it in 24 hours, in 3 days, in a week, in 2 weeks, because fragrance takes 2 to 4 weeks to mature, but it can change throughout every day and every week. but you just want to smell to see what it smells like. So I'm going to spray it on my wrist, one, and then also on a spray tester strip, just to see if it smells better on the wrist or the paper. I'm going to put number 4. And then I like to label this. I have some sticky notes right here. I don't know where that voice came from. But I just put experiment number 4. And then I kind of just put it at the top right here. I think I have a piece of tape. Let me see. I will just put a rubber band on for now. I'll find some tape. Okay, so that's how you make perfume. You have to use perfumer's alcohol because this is the vehicle that brings all those oils out and we smell that. So, you know, perfume is such a learning process, but without further ado, let's smell it. I'm excited because I tweaked it and hopefully it doesn't smell like baby lotion. So, one on the stripper, and then one on the wrist. Okay, first impressions, let's see. Okay, it's definitely more cleaner, more earthy, more musky. Cleaner, earthy, musky. Definitely, I don't know if I'm getting more floral because I wanted more floral, more warmth. It's definitely more warm, but I think I need more warm now. Add in flower more. Because I think it's too, like, it smells like nature spa vibes, but the baby lotion is gone. Like, that is gone. I think I don't need to worry about that kind of smell, but kind of just doesn't smell flowery. I think I did too much sandalwood. It's okay. And that's why we do this. We figure out, see, I mean, I did fix the problem. I did get rid of the baby lotion smell, but now I need to add in a more floral smell. So maybe I will look into my scent notebook and see what a warm flower smell that we could add in with everything, or just replace jasmine. I think I'll actually add it in. But yes, thank you guys for watching. This was a fun, long video. I'm doing these every week. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys exactly how I make the perfume, and I hope this was a very educational for you and entertaining. And I did post some shorts today on me organizing this, how to smell good in the summer. So go watch those little videos. You guys, like, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.